Okay, so back at it again. Just looked at my recording after I uploaded it to YouTube because that was literally all I could do. Found out it cut off in the middle of the dungeon. Whoa, what the hell? Okay. Well, there's a few things you guys missed. I have no idea what's going on over there. Wow, this is the most people I've seen over here. What? What is going on? Is this one of those MMO party things I keep hearing about in the chat? Like, what the? I leave for like 30 minutes and everything is just out of whack already. In any case.
Finally, you arrive. As disgusting as Overseer Harkon said. Regardless, Lord Zash has made it clear that all new acolytes must learn martial skills as well as face their trials. Though why anyone thinks you can be taught is beyond me.
Watch yourself. I don't respond well to idiots with big egos.
I'm fluttering with fear. Fluttering.
You better be.
Find the instructors in the Academy's archive. Hurry, and try not to embarrass your betters.
This is why Spindrel has become my favorite Sith Lord in this game. At least at the Academy level. Oh yeah. I love it when they do that. Yeah, I had no idea what was with that whole missing texture fiasco when I pulled the game back up. That's never happened before.
At last, a worthy disciple.
Hear that, Harkin? I'm
Be gone.
worthy. Oh, fuck you too, asshole. Oh. I hate those fucking soda burps that make your nose hurt. Like stings your nose. Fucking hell.
Ah, the last one. Always the latecomer. Now we can see what the hermit thinks of you, slime. Acolyte Corey. Step forward, please.
Yes,
By the way,
Overseer.
this is the
You
only
are a
black
weak,
Sith in
pathetic
the entire
rodent,
game.
and even a lunatic like Spindrel can see this. And that means... Meet our newcomer, Von Alt.
Seriously, he's the only
This
black
is
guy in
real
this entire
Sith
game.
strength, and he will tear you apart and crush your bones, slaves. Look on him. No connections left in the world, but pure Sith blood. This is Lord Zash's future apprentice, not filth like you.
We'll see how tough he is out in the tombs. Alone. With just me and my blade for company.
Step this way, slave. I want to speak to you privately. The rest of you, get out of here. You know your trials. You too, Fawn. Spindrel awaits. Now, listen to me. Spindrel is a lunatic. His approval means nothing. You are filth, and you will die. Is that clear?
You think you scare me?
You're nothing, and don't forget it. Now, your second trial. Lord Zash has requested a special trial for you, which you will no doubt fail. Go to Inquisitor Zinn in the jails. He will fill you in on the details, and most likely hasten your demise.
Don't count on my demise, Harkon. I don't die easy.
Don't boast, slave. I don't want to see you again until you're back from the jails. That's all.
Well, what was that? Were you wafting something? He passed gas and he's trying to smell his own brand. By the way, one thing of importance that I had said before my recording cut off was down here I can select to choose to commit to the dark side of the Force or the light side of the Force. So the light side and dark side are two different versions for every class story. I don't know if I want to be the dark side for this or if I want to be a light side for this. I'm not sure which I want to do just yet. I'll have a chance to figure it out when I start this trial. Figure out what I want to do, because I've played light side with the Sith Warrior. I haven't really done it much with the Inquisitor as far as I can remember. I also like Zin. He's really funny. I like him a lot.
Acolyte, you've arrived.
And he's super polite.
And not a moment too soon. Harkon has given me very specific instructions. You were raised as a slave, but must discard those traits and learn to control others. And I have just the task for that end. Meet this driveling excuse for an acolyte. He will be your victim.
Victim? I don't much like the sound of that.
I personally prefer the word subject myself, but most people can only comprehend my work in crass terms. A short while ago, there was what we call an unauthorized murder here in the Academy. A rivalry among apprentices resulted in death. Interrogate him. Make him tell you who committed this crime at any cost.
I'll see what I can do, but I won't torture anyone.
Already you are a disappointment to me, Acolyte. But Harkon said nothing of torture being a requirement, so I will not restrict you.
Of course you didn't. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go light side, because it provides a great dynamic. I like doing that a lot, playing the dark side, but committing myself to the light side, and then playing the light side and committing myself to the dark side. It just makes things more fun, doesn't make my character seem as robotic.
Please, don't hurt me. I don't know anything.
Also, by the way, where the recording cut off, you didn't really miss anything important. I just turned in the mission where I was killing off the tomb leaders. But you also missed the part where I actually completed that mission, so there's something you did miss. It wasn't really that important. There wasn't anything story-wise that you missed, so...
It's okay, Aleph. I just want to talk.
Yeah, right. I know what you want, and I'll tell you right now, I don't know anything.
I can't help you if you won't trust me.
Why should I trust you? You can't help me. You can't protect me. Even if I did know something, I'd be dead. Or worse.
It sounds like you do know something.
What? No, No, I didn't mean... I've said too much. I can't tell you. He'll kill me.
My patience has worn out.
Then let's try another approach.
Please, don't do that again. I'll do anything.
What shouldn't I do again? This?
Stop! Please! Alright, I'll talk. He'll kill me, but I'll talk. The murderer is an apprentice named Essor Kayan. You have to protect me, or he'll kill me.
You may be mistaken.
Kayan's master is a Dark Council member. Might as well try fighting the Emperor himself. Kayan won't get so much as a reprimand. But when Kayan finds out, he'll come after me.
Not if I have any say in the matter.
It's a nice thought, but I doubt it. Maybe you could persuade the Inquisitor to protect me. Unlikely, though. It's not the Sith's way.
Yeah, screw the light side. I'm playing dark side. I don't give a shit anymore.
You don't have to tell me. I heard the name loud and clear, though I sorely wish I hadn't. Esor Cain. Cain's master is a Dark Council member. I'd be a fool to oppose him. But anyway, your trial here is done. I will send my commendations to Overseer Harkon. You may return to him now.
That acolyte is going to need protection.
Concern for matters that are not your business is a weakness that will get you killed. I suggest you eliminate this undesirable trait as quickly as possible and forget about this acolyte.
You have to protect him. He doesn't stand a chance without your help.
You are persistent, aren't you? Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to keep him here while the master of the murdered apprentice pursues justice. Perhaps they can be made to believe that the acolyte hasn't been broken yet.
Can't you get him off planet, or get some guards or something? He's as good as dead here.
Getting him off planet is no simple matter, but there is a Darth on Drummond Cars who owes me a favor. I'll make sure she takes this fool as her apprentice. He'll be out of Cain's reach, but from there, he's on his own. You have a most unusual approach, acolyte. Watch it doesn't get you into trouble.
All of a sudden, I carry. I keep flip-flopping. I don't know which one I want to do. Sorry if at times the microphone gets a little, like, torturous to listen to. I understand it's not the best mic quality. I'm doing the best with what I got. And right now, this is all I've got.
Well, well, well.
I have to use what's built in.
I had been looking forward to cutting another one of you down, but it looks like I'll be spared the trouble. Unsurprisingly, Nylock has gone missing.
Yeah, the
Also,
only black guy who doesn't do
Fawn
anything
has
in this
passed
in
his
this series.
first trial. It's only a matter of time before he tramples you all underfoot.
I'll tear you apart
storyline.
where you stand, slave.
Patience, Fawn. An accident in the tombs is much more convincing. Now, the lot of you know your next task. Go. I want to speak to Fawn and our latecomer. Now, slave. Zin says you handled yourself expertly, and as much as I find this difficult to believe, Lord Zash is satisfied with his evaluation. Undoubtedly, Zin helped you in some way, but you will not have his help on the next trial. Both you and Fawn will have trials of intellect, trials that test your ability to apply your understanding of the Force to solve problems.
You don't expect a slave to be a match for me in intellect. I've been trained under the greatest teachers.
Calm down, Fawn. I certainly do not expect this slave to be a match for you. That's why you will have separate trials.
Truly, your generosity astounds.
You're only digging your own grave. Fawn, you will go to the library on the second floor of the Academy and translate the following texts for Lord Zash.
Yes, Overseer.
Slave. Deep in the ancient, monster-infested tomb of Marka Ragnos, there is a holocron filled with dark secrets and encased in a great stone monument. No one has figured out how to release the holocron from its stone prison in over 1,000 years. You will bring this holocron to me, or you will die.
A simple errand. Need anything else in the tomb while I'm down there?
You will bring back the holocron, or hope that the spirit of Marka Ragnos himself returns to end your miserable existence. Now go.
That's code for he'd like some eggs, some bacon, maybe some bread. Okay, that quest isn't available yet, nor is that one. Which is kind of sucky that one's not available, considering I'm going exactly where that mission would want me to go. So it's kind of stupid that it's not available yet. But whatever. What the okay. Somebody has a Darth Mortimus Saxon Imperius Sac. What the what kind of a name is that? It's just redundant. By the way, that party is flipping gone now. Like, just out of nowhere. Oh no, I know where I'm going. I'm not going where I thought I was going. This one is, however, available. She's hot.
You wear the robes of a Sith, but you are not one of us, alien. I look at you, and I wonder, are you among the truly loyal, or do you hide treason in your heart?
Fuck you. What kind of a name is Arzanon, motherfucker? Like, who names themselves Arzanon? No, my name is Arzanon, and I'm an Inquisitor. Brr. Who the fuck names themselves Arzanon? Ugh.
Do you always make a habit of accusing strangers of treachery and sedition?
You are no stranger to me. I know everyone in this academy, even its former slaves. Intelligence reports indicate this valley shelters traitors. Acolytes who seek to destroy our Emperor's carefully built order and replace it with their own weak-minded heresies.
They hide among the faithful and obedient. But make no mistake, they will destroy us all, given the chance.
We've watched as the traitors scuttle about this valley and plot against us. We know their faces and their names. It is the Emperor's will that the sands of Korriban be slaked with the blood of these traitors. Prove your allegiance by executing them.
Are you sure we shouldn't just arrest them? They could be shown the error of their ways.
Treason is a crime with only one punishment: death. If you lack the resolve to uphold the law, that will say much about you.
I'll give you the means to identify the traitors. Eliminate enough of them to prove your loyalty. Then return to Inquisitor Arzanon.
I'll be watching your progress with great interest. Go now. See that the Emperor's will be done.
Motherfucker, what? Bitch, it's pronounced Arzanon, mother... What? Arzanon. That's some ghetto-ass shit. What the absolute fuck? Arzanon. Bitch, it's pronounced Arzanon. Say it as it is spelt. Arzanon. I don't see a fucking Y between the A and N. What the shit? That is so dumb. Okay. Effect condition fit. I'm locked onto him. What more could... What do I need to do? Okay, this game's pissing me off now. First they don't pronounce names right. Learn this shit. Yeah, motherfucker. You're definitely a traitor. Fuck. What's wrong? The Force is not with me. The Force is not with him. Damn it. I can do a better Yoda, but it's like so late at night, everyone's asleep, I'm afraid of being too loud. This is the only time I can really record, because it's the time where it's like the most quiet, and I won't be like interrupted. No offense to anyone that's sleeping right now, just... it's just the absolute best time to do this. Is really late at night. Plus, I'm not really even that tired. I do have work in the morning, but whatever. I'll go to sleep later and wake up earlier. I have the next day off, though. Okay, then. It's funny because if I choose the light side, I'm basically a traitor to the Empire. I have no idea what's going on with the textures on my screen right now. I mean, you can see like right down. You can see like right down here that my internet is like fine. I have 2 server lag, 222 milliseconds. This meter displays the quality of your connection to the game server. If you only see one bar, you might experience a degraded game experience. If this problem persists, check your internet connection. And consider contacting customer service. Well, sometimes it's just the router. In fact, that's most of the time. But return to Inquisitor Arzanon. I don't care how she pronounced it. It is spelt as Arzanon. I am not pronouncing it Arzanin. That's some ghetto-ass motherfucking shit.
I watched you deal with those traitors. Well done. That was an impressive display of loyalty.
Never
Take
question
this
me
reward
again,
as a token of the
Arzanin.
Emperor's favor, and wear this badge. It marks you as a defender of our empire.
Stay vigilant. Our enemies lurk where you least expect them.
Let's act like he's all big shit with a name like Arzanin. That's as bad a name as Ezekiel.
All authorized destinations.
What kind of, like, who names their kid Ezekiel? Like, you're just, ugh. Okay, I'm not trying to insult anyone named Ezekiel. But in reference to an old meme that was obviously made in Italy, Ezekiel? That name fucking sucks. I don't know if the meme was, it's a video, but it's done ridiculously. And I'm convinced that it's made in Italy. Because it's exactly how Italians act. I don't know exactly, but I do have a couple friends who are Italian, so... And some of my family members are Italian. If there's one ancestry that I don't have, that I would like to have, it would definitely be Italian. Italians are awesome. They invented pizza and pasta. Like, how much more awesome can you get? There's also the mafia. Tomb of Marco Ragnos. My YouTube channel is named after my Viking ancestry. Enter the monument chamber. It doesn't provide that much of a stat boost, to be honest. Plus 10 armor is and negative everything else is not enough of an incentive to take that over what I have on already. I was wondering why you weren't firing. What? Take that, bitch. ugly as shit. Fuck that. Outcast Acolyte. See, your guys' failed Acolyte. Your guys' failure and stupidity begins from the fact that you guys decided to take refuge here instead of with Spindral. Like, he takes guys like you in. If you want a second chance at becoming Sith, go to Spindral. Seriously, it was stupid of you guys to come here instead of the tomb of Ajunta Paul. Great stone. Holocron's monument bears the marks of many hundreds of unsuccessful attempts to pry it open.
Peace is a lie. There is only passion.
The monument shudders at beasts rush in and attack. Dun dun. The monument remains unopened.
Just open, damn it!
The monument shudders and then opens, revealing the holocron. Technically speaking, if it's a Sith holocron, it should... the red triangle here should be the holocron, but... whatever. As much as I know about the Star Wars universe, I don't know everything. If I did, I'd be working with Disney to make Star Wars shit. Hell nah. Of course, you're back alive and there's no way around you, so I have to fight you. I'm locked onto him, what the hell? Ah, bitch. Philosophy code. These guys, I can actually just go around. Oh, cool, this guy is taking care of that. How did he get past this? Booyah. The hell? Well, someone lured her all the way out here and then murdered her. That's empty. Constantly looking at my OBS to make sure it doesn't randomly stop recording again, because I'd like my episodes of this game to be longer than 30 minutes. Oh, come on, really? You just had to wait like 2 more seconds and I would have been on the damn elevator. I hate how long these fucking things take, and there's no alternate route upstairs either, which is fucking stupid and annoying. Technically, I should do that side quest over there, but I really don't because it's super boring. It's just out of my way. I'd really rather not. Travel route is confirmed. Oh shit. Yeah, I can't do anything about those glitches happening on the screen. I wish I could, but I really wouldn't know how, and it's fucking annoying. Okay, all the... What the... I have no idea what that is. What the oh, that's a mount. The hell? Elite Warlords of Mir? Huh. Jesus Christ, Max over here is in something overdrive.
Not dead yet?
I will never be dead. Marken. Motherfucking bitch. No, no! No! Fuck it. Kneel before Zod. One with the Force. He is not. Fuck. Ugh. I can't do it very well right now, and I don't know why. Maybe it's Kermit the
You better not be wasting my time, slave.
Kermit's the hardest
You
one.
better have the holocron.
You better have this.
Fake. Or stolen from the library, probably. I'll deal with you later. Now, I believe it's time for another demonstration. Gur, step forward.
Yes, Overseer.
Every time he says "Gur,"
Fine.
I expect
Kill him.
Zim's mechanical
With
dog
pleasure,
to appear.
Overseer.
This is funny. This guy right here. Pay attention to him, because it's really fucking derpy, his animation. He just... Like,
Let Gur be an example to you. Fon destroyed him
This is
easily,
lazy.
like he will destroy all of you. Are there any other objections?
You're heartless, Harkon. How can you be so cruel?
I am Sith. Something you will never be. Now the rest of you know the next trial. Go.
I'm the main
You,
character, bitch.
Slave, stay here. Now, slave, you think yourself
Yes.
pretty clever getting that holocron, don't you?
I really am the best.
You are lucky Lord Zash finds you useful. Now for your trial. The last, darkest secrets of Tulak Horde are buried in his tomb. Lord Zash wants this text. But the final resting place of the dead lord is not easily trespassed. You will not be the first to die there.
Yes, I get it already. You send me into a tomb to do the impossible, hoping I die, and I come back and prove you wrong.
Shut up, slave. I've had about enough of your mockery. Do not come back here until you've gotten the text from Tulak Horde's tomb. Out of my sight, slave.
I love making him angry. I desecrate your corpse. No one cares. He was an NPC that no one cared about. The only other acolyte that anyone ever cares about in this game was acolyte Corey, and she died in like the first 5 minutes of the game. Now this is available. How about that one? Yes, great. I will do these missions before heading into the tomb. This one I hate doing, though.
So, yet another acolyte stands in the shadow of our academy. You must consider yourself privileged. Tell me, alien, have you seen much of our civilization so far? Have you been awed by this world's power and glory?
Indeed I have. Korriban is most inspiring, my lord.
You find it so? Then you should understand something. Korriban was wrought by the true-blooded Sith millennia ago. Our ancestors, a crimson race of conquerors, raised the statues around us. Over the eons, however, our people mingled with slaves. Now the red markings of true Sith are rare, and the purity of this planet is in question.
You're mingling with a former slave right now.
Is that so? This is a sad day, but you may yet be useful. True purity and strength are carried in the blood. I worry that our blood is being diluted over generations. In the Emperor's name, I have come to learn whether the Academy's overseers are Sith or not. You will be my instrument.
Who are you to judge whether Sith are pure or inferior?
As an agent of the Emperor and the Dark Council, I will report to them, and if necessary, seek ways to restore hereditary supremacy. I possess an ancient device, a holocron, that can read and record bloodlines. It will pulse with life near the overseers. Allow the holocron to fulfill its purpose. Stand near the overseers as it attunes to their blood purity. Then return here, and I will learn the truth.
So in short, this member is a dude of the space KKK and wants me to figure out who's part of the White Privilege Council and who isn't. Or White Supremacy Council and who isn't.
I have need
whatever.
of you, young one. Whatever errand your master sent you on can wait until we are through.
My master can rot, for all I care.
Then it's time you had some direction. I am Inquisitor Urinth, and I represent the intelligence operations of the Sith. We are currently holding an important Jedi prisoner, a spy who attempted to reach this academy. We have plans for him. Upon capture, we found the Jedi's mind simple to manipulate. We fed him false memories through a combination of drugs and sorcery. Soon he will return to his Jedi commanders and report the lies we fed him. He will know nothing of what we've done. All that remains is to stage his escape.
And once he's free, what will he tell the Jedi? What did you plant on him?
Information that should
Sounds so
encourage
concerning.
certain Outer Rim colonies to reduce their defenses. Once that happens, we can arrange the destruction of those colonies and their Jedi defenders. You are young enough, new enough, to be a plausible traitor. You will go to the Jedi, talk to him, do as he asks, earn his trust. When that is done, set him free. Do whatever is necessary to get him out of prison. We will ensure that he reaches his ship and returns safely to his Jedi friends.
Consider it done.
You will find the Jedi Quarian Dorgis in the jail cells. He is still confused and should not be overly difficult to convince.
Cool. What's your name? Okay, you can stop that now. Holy shit. The textures in this game.
There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. The Jedi Code will guide me.
I take it you're the Jedi who was captured?
I'm Korriban Dorgis. I'm a Jedi. Even here. Even on Korriban.
You just repeated
Why do you
exactly
care?
what I said.
Why are
you
you
could have
here?
just said yes.
I'm here to get you home, if you play your cards right.
And I'm to trust you, the word of a Sith. I don't understand. You're here to help me. Why am I talking in circles? What's wrong with me?
Your dialogue sucks ass, dude.
The Inquisitors are messing with your mind. They pumped you full of drugs.
I suspected as much.
Yeah,
It's so hard to think
cocaine,
straight. There's no passion.
methamphetamines,
There's serenity. There's no chaos.
steroids,
There's harmony. The Jedi Code will guide me.
morphine.
I can focus. If you want
It's
to
a
help me
whole
escape,
bunch of
I'll need
shit.
my belongings,
And
my lightsaber, my
some of
compass.
that other
Before I
galactic
was
shit
captured,
that will
the
ruin your
Sith chased
fucking
me
life.
into the tomb of Tulak Horde. I hid my belongings inside an urn to lighten my load. That is where you'll need to go.
Okay. Now, before I go into Tulak Horde's tomb, I should do this thing for Lord Aberon. There's one Sith in here that I need to scan. The rest are outside. Regatta. I don't know if it's Regatta, Regate, or Ragate, or Rajada. I don't fucking know. But for some reason, every Sith has an accent. I guess it's just because of the planet they're born on, sort of like different what the shit? It's like something new every time. What the okay. I have no idea what's going on. What the fuck? I really hope you aren't pure and Aberon decides to cut you down. He's the only one I hope that is, gets absolutely screwed. There's another guy who's over here. Wait. Is there another guy inside that I have to scan? There's some sort of a rave happening over there. I don't know. Mortimer Saxon has won a duel with Isley. Something I absolutely hate about RPGs is other players. And I'll tell you why. Because other players will challenge other players to duels. Like, higher level players will challenge, like, players who just started the game to duels, expecting them to accept and fight them, and it's like, no. It's like, it's happened in DC Universe Online, and it's happened in this game. Hell, it's happened to me a couple of times too, but I've always just, like, said, no, I'm not doing it. But it's super annoying and super douchey of them to do it. Like, it's the douchiest fucking thing ever, and it happens in every RPG. Some douchebag comes up with a level 70 character, decides to challenge a level 1 through 5 character, knowing that they'll beat them. And it's like, could you go to like a higher level area and challenge them to a fight or something? Because this is really sad. It just tells me that you can't handle someone of your own level, which is super sad. Like, just admit that you're not that good at this game, dude. Because you're not. The other guy is over here past the tomb that I have to traverse. So I have to run all the way over here and then all the way back to Aberon. Or Aberon. Aberon, however the hell he pronounces it. I don't know. If Arzanon is actually pronounced Arzanon, then Aberon should actually be pronounced as Aberon or whatever. It's like that skit with those two guys, Aaron or some shit. That's what I keep thinking of. And scan you. Return to Lord Aberon. Freemium status, everything in escrow. I have no idea what they mean by that. Huh. Didn't know the specialty goods guy was over there. It's the first I'm seeing of it. What the fuck? There's a hologram over there. Some market thing, I bet. It's usually what it is. Oh, what kind of lightsaber was that? Yeah. Isley waves and takes a bow before Mortimer Saxon. Oh, shit! I turn the corner and two motherfuckers with fucking lightsabers come, like, charging out of there like they're about to go into battle with me.
Step forward. I assume you've completed my task.
Fucking
I will take
Five
the
Nights
holocron
at
now.
Freddy's in this bitch.
It is time we judge the purity of your overseer's blood. Time we know how much of the ancients survive in their veins.
Whatever you say.
You make a mockery of the source of your own power. Pathetic. The holocron, it glows white. So little Sith blood in all of the Academy. And only one of the overseers wears the red marks. This is shameful. I will bring this to the attention of the Dark Council. Measures must be taken if the true Sith to survive.
Sith blood may disappear, but Sith teachings will endure.
They are one and the same. You have served well. It is too late for me to alter your training. But in the future, perhaps acolytes will kneel at the feet of the pure-blooded.
Illusions of Canyon. Yeah. I will never do that again. Probably. Maybe. I was hoping to make the first episode the walkthrough for this entire planet. Twincy yells a swear word that has been censored. They obviously don't understand that it doesn't matter how much you type out the swear word, it will not appear. By the way, that blue Twi'lek there, which is what I am, my character is a Twi'lek. It's the race I chose. That blue thing, that blue Twi'lek is a companion for the Sith warrior. Her name is Vet. She is the most likable character in that storyline. And honestly, she's marryable apparent as well. I tried so hard to like get my relationship up with her to the point where I could fuck. You know what? I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, I found like it takes a long fucking time and a lot of progress to make with your companions to be able to get them to the point where they fall in love with you. Super hard to do. Okay, I don't remember you well being at all. I took a wrong turn. Did I take a wrong turn? Oh no, I'm looking at the map wrong. Okay. Oh, I thought I killed you in one hit for a minute. I thought I was looking at somebody else's HP bar. How am I out of range? Oh, it's a race. I will. Yeah, bitch. Let's get out of here before the enemies respawn. Excuse me. Ugh. By the way, I'm growing out my beard, so I'm just gonna see how long it gets before I finally cave and decide to shave it. It'll take a lot of willpower for me to not shave it, but we'll see. We'll see where I go. You found Corian Dorges' comlink. The rest of the equipment is missing. It must have been looted by the locals. I almost said the officials. Which would make sense, too. Oh, he's not carrying it. And these droids will not be carrying it either. If I'm lucky, the next guy that I kill will be carrying both the things that I need. Let's kill you guys. More humans, the better. Renegade Reaper. Oh. Hey, there he has one of them. Now I just need the other. Took them a while to figure out that I was not friendly. You were super easy to beat. Wow. That must have been embarrassing. None of you. None of them. Interesting. Please tell me you're carrying... Alright, I'm gonna kill you too. Really? Come on. Don't do this to me. Make it quick. I'd rather not take all night trying to find this shit for this guy. Oh, now cold air starts coming over here. Damn it. Kill him first. He's the weakest. And he's carrying something. I don't have a companion, so having that won't exactly, like, be beneficial to me at all. Doing this is better than taking a med pack, because it's faster. And easier. The only problem is I can't do it in the middle of a fight, for obvious reasons. But apparently, finally, you drop something important. Two things that are important. Two of the same shit. Now, time to go into here and grab the tech that I need. Short-circuited that mechanical motherfucker. Not credits, sadly. Oh, come on. Oh, he was... Never mind. Scratch that last attack. The machine bolt tablet. Okay, cool. That Chirac doesn't want to murder me. Which is great. The less enemies that I have to be bothered with, the better. Are you kidding me? You respawned that quickly? I have to beat him again. Let him know that no matter how many times he respawns, I will always short circuit. Any credits on you? Ooh, yes. You'll find that I'll very seldomly use my left hand in this game, because I figured out that I can move with just the mouse, which is amazing. Oh, fuck off. I'm not gonna bother with you. I'm gonna go into this tomb and you'll quit pursuing me at some point. Circuit, damn it. Oh, well, alright. Works for me. Okay. Oh, core slugs this time. I keep forgetting about that. Should be relatively easy though. Like really easy. Kill him. Alright, you guys have... You got a med pack. Okay, all of a sudden it's going really slow. I'm not liking that. You will hurry up or you will die. Return to Overseer Harkin. Oh, fuck off. Oh, they aren't going to attack me. Great. Fuck off, droidicas. I said it once, I'll say it again. That ass. I'm such a perv. But that's okay. It's alright to be a perv, just as long as you're not an asshole about it. That's my moral standing. Oh yeah, the thing I didn't take. As long as you're not a sexist asshole about it, you're fine. Be a perv all you want to, it doesn't fucking matter. Life is short, live it how you want to live it, man. Be free of the judgment of other inconsequential assholes. Because if they're being an asshole to you, then they have no room in your life. So fuck that. I'm not saying that people are inconsequential, because that is a very, very false statement. I'm saying they are inconsequential to you if they're being an asshole to you. I've cut many a tie to assholes who deserved no place in my life. And I am all the happier for it. You know, you get one life to live it how you want to live it. What makes you, if it makes you happy, fucking do it. Just as long as you don't, just as long as you don't live your life in a way that harms other people. My screen just shook for some reason. Darth Novius. Oh, he's wearing Revanite armor. Fucking, I don't know how people are able to get the Darth Revan armor. He also has an all-black shader on, so that's cool. He had to purchase the same thing in the cartel market 5 times.
I know you. We talked before. My head's clearer now, Sith.
Is it?
It's all here. The comlink, my lightsaber, everything I hid. You're going through with it. With all this, once the guards change shifts, I think I can slip out of the academy. But what about you? You be okay?
Korriban is my home, Jedi filth. I fear nothing here.
I should have remembered that. I apologize for my concern. I still don't understand why you're doing this, but I thank you.
Yeah, whatever.
It's a trap. Your memories were altered. When you report back to the Jedi, you'll tell them exactly what the Sith want you to.
What? Then that explains why you would help me out, at least, but not why you would tell me the truth. It isn't important now, but I will speak to my masters of this. For the moment, I should go. I'm sorry the Empire took you in instead of the Jedi. If things had been different, maybe you could have been part of the Order.
I mean, really, I could just recreate this character. Voice crack. Realistically, I could just recreate this character and choose the Jedi storyline. But every time I choose the Jedi storyline, I don't really follow through with it. The only storyline...
So the Jedi is preparing his escape. You did well. Not perfectly, but I have confidence the operation will succeed.
Not perfectly.
Our
She
business
says
is
that even
concluded.
if I choose the dark
I
side
will make note
option,
of your
so
assistance in my
there's
report.
no pleasing this bitch. Yeah, the only part of the Old Republic that I've actually completed is the Sith warrior storyline. Everything else I haven't completed, and I haven't even bothered with anyone else who doesn't wield a lightsaber. It's just like, I'm playing Star Wars. Why the hell would I want to play as someone with a gun when there's freaking space wizards with light swords running around? Like, why would I ever choose anyone with a fucking blaster? That's super boring. Other than to complete the game 100%, which I'm not going to fucking do.
What about the Jedi? Will he be safe?
No.
No Jedi is safe. Sooner or later, the Empire will destroy the Order entirely. Take these tokens as payment for your service.
I feel I'm
and
a little
know
too
that
high.
no Jedi can threaten Korriban. Now go.
Yeah, that should be better. Boom, credit box and boots. Plus, I should get a robe when I turn this mission in. That booty. That is some really awesome armor that I've never seen before. God damn. Character design isn't that bad either. Fuck. Metal as fuck, dude. Damn.
Yes. Yes, remarkable. Magnificent. You slave.
You're
no.
creepy.
Acolyte. You're the one who brought me this magnificent holocron from the tomb of Marka Ragnos, yes?
It was actually quite simple.
Unbelievable. 1,000 years buried in that tomb. The Sith Lords passing it by. And then the most unlikely person comes along. Tell me, how did you manage it?
I shot lightning at it, and it
Fucked a
opened.
goat.
Such a simple
I
solution.
don't know why my mind went there,
Why
but
did none of us think of
I am playing the Sith
We must have
storyline,
thought too
so
deeply
anything's
on it.
possible.
Believed too strongly that
These
it could
guys
not
are
be
supposed
done.
to be the incarnation of
Or
all that's evil in
perhaps
this
we
story,
were
so
simply
whatever.
not meant to open it. Your work so far, in bringing back this holocron, and now the text from Tulak Horde's tomb, has me intrigued. I am watching your progress eagerly. I have high hopes for you, Acolyte. Sky high.
Really? Harkon seems to favor Fawn.
Harkon's only purpose is to weed out the weak. Beyond that, his opinion means nothing. Good luck, Acolyte. Good luck.
Thanks, Zash. It's funny how my character knew that was Lord Zash without her even telling me her name. Like, oh, it's Lord Zash. How do you know that? I haven't said my name, and you are not that strong with the Force. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And you didn't even know that that Lord Zash was a female up until this point.
I was just about to send Fawn off. What delayed you, slave?
Your mom.
Well, first Lord Zash stopped me to tell me how amazing I am, and then we got talking, and I
Rather
guess
my
I
new
lost
mom.
track of time.
Just like a slave to make
No,
up stories.
Not
Lord
really.
Zash would crush you like a gizka if you ever crossed her path. You're not worthy of her presence. Now, did you collect the text from Tulak Horde's tomb?
Of course. As always, I'm brilliant.
Give it here. No doubt it's been badly damaged. It's what we get for sending a worthless alien to do a Sith's job. Isn't that right, Fawn?
What are we waiting for, Overseer? Why don't we kill this wretch now?
You have a big mouth, slave, but no combat skills. I don't want to see you again until you've satisfied the Korriban instructors. The training facility is on the second floor of the academy and is usually reserved for the Dark Lords and their apprentices. This is not a promotion, and you are not to speak to anyone except the training master when you are up there, understand? You are not fit for their presence.
Okay, so to explain the mother thing that I said earlier, allow me to explain. Every time I play the Inquisitor storyline, I feel like Zash is supposed to be like the motherly figure for your character, because that's exactly what she acts like, and it's really weird. It's almost like she was purposely designed to be like a mother figure for your character, which I don't hate. I mean, it makes sense. There's the master and the apprentice. It's sort of like this teacher-student thing, but it could also be parent-child as well. So I can see that, and it's actually... I just looked at the chat. Someone named their character Thundernuts. Fucking... Look at that shit. Thundernuts. I am Darth Thundernuts. Fuck. Oh, but anyway, as a matter of fact, I love that dynamic, the whole parent-child dynamic for the Sith Inquisitor. It gives the story some spice to it, I guess. It's the only thing I could come up with right now. It's fucking 2 in the morning.
Please tell me Fawn can come. We'll have so much fun.
From a roleplay perspective,
Fawn has been training at combat
interesting.
his whole life. He was born to be Sith.
So was
You
I.
are just as likely to chop your own arm off as not, slave. Now get going to the second floor training grounds. You don't want to keep the instructors waiting.
Excuse me. Oh, yep, I was right. The thing about the Twi'lek is because I have these things, these Leku as they call them, I don't get a hood with this character at all, like Fawn does. Because I would have a hood right now if it wasn't for the Leku. But for specific races like the Twi'lek and the Togruta, I don't get a hood, which sucks. Because you'd think with the Leku you could just take them and put them over your shoulders and have the hood up, right? Apparently not. Apparently no one thought of that when they were making the game. Or any of its updates since 2011. It's been 7 years since this game came out and no one decided to do that. And they've updated it like a billion flippin' times. It's still a very awesome game. It really is. I'm fucking addicted to it.
Hello there, friend. You remember my brother and me from downstairs? With Harkon, right?
Sorry it had to be this way.
We don't like it any more than you do. Well, maybe a little more.
What's happening here?
I'm sorry, girl. I liked you. I really did.
But Harkon made us a deal, see? We kill you, we go home.
You will regret that.
We don't want to. But we know we can't beat Fon, and we'll never be Sith. At least this way we can go home, alive.
Quiet, Balak. The time for talk is past. Fight for your life, Acolyte.
Alright. I just want you to know, you guys asked for it. Whatever. Ta-da! That camera's a little close. That's a little bit better. Oh yeah, I can also do this. I'm not sure if I was able to do this before, like 2 PCs ago, but I can do it now, which is great. Because it's actually really cool to be able to do that. This way I can really zoom in and look at the finer details of the game. Such as these amazing graphics. Like, look at those graphics, man. His tattoo. His tattoo is so high definition, dude. These graphics are fucking stunning, man. They're so well done. They're so 2018, bro. Sarcasm. If you can't fucking pick up on social cues. Or, I don't know.
Well. Look who shows up at
I'm
long
not being
last.
funny right now.
I half expected to hear
I'm
you
trying way
crossed
too
some
hard.
dark lord upstairs and finally got yourself killed. None of the others have shown up either. I assume they're dead by now, which means you and Fawn are the last ones.
So I just kill Fawn and I'm Sith, right? This shouldn't take long.
Wrong. Your final trial will be to retrieve an ancient map from the innermost chamber of Naga Sado's tomb, which has never been breached in thousands of years. But before you get the map, you'll have to awaken an ancient assassin called a Dashard that sleeps in the tomb. You cannot access the map without him. Understand?
I think I can do that much.
Oh, and one more thing. You'll be competing with Fawn for this map. Whoever brings it back will be Lord Zash's apprentice. The other will die. And Fawn's already started, so my advice? Run, slave. Run.
One moment, please.
Lord Zash! What are you doing here?
Overseer, are you implying that I, a Lord of the Sith, don't have the right to go where I please within the Academy of the Sith?
No, of course not, Lord Zash.
Good. I saw the last acolyte arrive. I wanted to see the hopefuls off on their final trial. Where's, the red one, Fawn?
He finished his trial early, so I sent him on rather than keeping him waiting for this.
Pity. I just finished translating the wonderful text this acolyte brought from Tulak Hord's tomb, and it's most illuminating. I don't know that the map can be retrieved without it.
Well. It's a good thing I didn't start running, isn't it, Harkin?
It's too late. Fawn's already left. You can't just...
Give one acolyte an unfair advantage over the other? Overseer, when has being Sith ever been about being fair? Now, my dear acolyte, here is what you must do to free the Dashard. There are rods scattered throughout the tomb of Naga Sado. These rods are the keys to the chamber where the ancient assassin is imprisoned. You will need to place the rods in the chamber door and electrify them. I don't know exactly the reason, but it is clear that you will not be able to retrieve the map without the Dashard. But be careful, he is very dangerous.
Is there anything else I should know about the Dashard?
It's a force-resistant assassin. I have reason to believe this one was placed in the tomb by Tulak Hord himself. I will return when both acolytes are back from the tomb. You will not do anything further to affect the outcome of the trial. Understood?
Yes, Lord Zash.
Good. And good luck, acolyte.
Fuck you, Harkin. Your trial is in the tomb of Naga Sado. Get the map, or don't come back.
Hey, that rhymed. You're a poet. You didn't even fucking know it. Fucker. Sort of a love-hate relationship between your Inquisitor and Lord Harkin. Or Overseer Harkin. I don't know if he's a Lord of the Sith or not. Whatever. Galactic Wanderer. You have some shoulder blades on you. Ah, that is badass. Darth Novius, Datacron Master, Tormenta. Tormenta is his guild, apparently. Either he's the founder of the guild, or he's just a part of it. Who knows? The only thing I hate about playing a female character is there isn't a whole lot of flirtation options between your character and any of the female characters. Which sucks, because that provides, like, a lot of fun to the story.
Acolyte, may I speak to you for a moment?
No.
Sure, why not, Sentry? Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm honored that you would do me the courtesy. There was another acolyte, not long ago, who entered this tomb and did not come back. He died in there.
Death is merely the final failure of the weak.
That seems even more true on Korriban, I'm afraid. The acolyte who went in there, He was a good sort. Friendly and talkative. He said he was entering the tomb to prove himself to his father. I just thought it would be nice if somebody took his body back and told his father he didn't make it.
Yes, the father should be told that his son has fallen.
I'd never survive in there. And even if I did, I wouldn't be allowed to see his father. He is a Dark Honor Guard stationed in the Academy. None but Sith can ever set foot on the sacred ground where he stands watch. But you could find the body and bring it to his father. Please do this and honor the fallen.
If I see the Acolyte's body, I will try to retrieve it.
Thank you so much. If you find the Acolyte's remains inside the tomb, let me know. I can tell you where to find his father in the Academy. Good luck.
Cool. Go to one of the trainers and learn how to make myself invisible so I don't have to face as many enemies. I still have a chance, actually. Technically. Oh, fuck off. No. What's your name? Atlas.
You found him. That poor acolyte.
He got torn up pretty badly in there.
He was so brave and ready to prove himself to his father. His father was Naaman Fall. As I said before, he's one of the Dark Honor Guards in the Academy. If you take the Acolyte's remains to his father, I'm sure he'll be grateful.
Sounds like a worthy cause.
Thank you. It's good to see that there are more feelings embraced by the Sith than just hate and fury. You can find the Acolyte's father outside the chamber of the Dark Council. That's where he stands guard.
Something tells me you and this Acolyte have history together. You were either really close friends or you had a crush on him. Or you both had a crush on each other and then he died. And you're trying to not let it show. That's what I'm getting from the dialogue and the way that she's saying and how she's describing the guy. I could be wrong. I don't know. She seems to know the guy more than she's letting on. Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter because it's a side quest. It has no effect on the overall story. Okay. 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 Usually, oh, shit. No. Oh, now you... Because it's moving down, that's why. Well, that proved to take more time than I wanted it to, so that was just... I won't do that again. Ugh.
You don't belong here. You stand before the chamber of the Dark Council, and this floor is off limits to all who are not lords of the Sith. If you are not on official business, you will leave now.
I've come with news about your son.
So that is the smell you carry. It is said he went into the tomb of Naga Sadao to prove himself, and was killed. He was such a weak boy. He shames me in death as he shamed me in life. When I heard of his death, I could not leave my post. Honor forbade it. Still, I would like to know what happened in there.
Of course. Ask away, my lord.
Your deference does you credit. Now tell me, where did you find his body? Did my pathetic son even make it past the first steps? In the end, was he Sith?
He died valiantly, deep in the tombs. He was nearly Sith.
He died well. I suppose my son had more of me in his heart than I had ever considered possible. With this news, you have brought me a peace I didn't think possible. Thank you. I will have him buried in honor. Take this small token of my appreciation and go.
Coolio. Flamio, my good friend. I don't know why I'm bringing back... What the... Okay, there's obviously a clipping issue between the elevator and the entrance, which should be fixed. See, now, if I didn't have anything on my head, that is what I would look like right now. Sort of. Dark Honor Guard. I want their armor so much. It looks so cool. It would be awesome to have a Sith dressed up like that, going around with like a red lightsaber and killing people. It would look so cool. But I haven't seen...
advice. Don't enter the tombs alone. Travel in numbers. Take plenty of weapons.
We were told to complete the trials alone. You survived them. They can't be that bad.
You haven't been inside. The things in these tombs. Darkness, beasts, abominations.
Some say the madman in the tomb of Agenta Paul will kill you before the rest does.
Don't listen to this coward. We're here to prove ourselves, aren't we?
Go ahead. Ignore me. There'll be more to take your place.
Well, Tilo's an apprentice. You guys are acolytes. I would take his word of advice. Now that I'm playing as this character, I don't feel like playing as a female because there's no flirtation options, which is really getting to me because I really love doing that in this game. Ah. Oh shit, and I forgot to go to a trainer again. Ah, the hell with it. Just do this cave with no shortcuts. Finish it like a Sith. Excuse me, wow. Recording hasn't automatically stopped yet due to issues with memory. I need to buy like an external memory hard drive so that I don't ever run into that issue anymore. Maybe a 1 terabyte hard drive would be fantastic. I just need to figure out how to use it other than just plugging it in. To the left, He short-circuited real easy. You guys just like taking care of the entrance or something? Because you guys really suck at it. How many times in the 7 years have you guys died, I wonder? You got credits. Awesome. Rod of Fury. Sounds like the guy has a hate boner. Hoping to be able to maneuver around them, but I guess not. That was violent. Wait, what? What? Go around, like all the way. Oh yeah. I do need credits in this game because I do like to buy shit. In-game shit, not cartel shit, but like real money. Real money that I should be spending. Are you the... Oh, he was the last one alive. Of course. 4 guys stand in my way. Not 5 guys. As you can probably tell, this thing right here, this is called Seed, by the way. It says it on the right there. That icon is of Darth Maul. He was the first one who did this in episode 1 when he's battling Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. And like those laser gates are preventing him from continuing his fight with them. Wow. Fucking murdered, bro. Fucking murdered, bro. The light side grows weaker. Well, we're on Korriban, shouldn't it? By the way, this is the Beshad. Surprised he wasn't attacking like on site, but it's probably because it was lagging a little bit. Oh, come on. I was too far away from you. That is some bullshit. Fuck off already. Thank you. Oh yeah, there. I think it's just instant death if you do. It looks like there's a path there. Who knows? Why were you not affected by that? That's some bullshit. Drop your shit. This part is extremely annoying because there are these chambers here, 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 and even in here, and there's enemies in all, like, fucking 5 of them, and it's fucking annoying. Because you have to fight every single one, unless you have invisibility, which I didn't train on. It's alright. Just more experience, I guess. As annoying as it is, to have to face that many goddamn enemies all at one time. I should have healed up first. Shit. Okay, time to heal, because god damn am I dangerously close to death. There's one time where I faced a whole bunch of enemies and I had like a sliver of health left and I beat them. Holy shit, I honestly don't know how I was able to do that either. I had like one enemy left and I had a sliver of health left and I don't know how I beat them without killing them. Seems like leveling up gives me an instant full health bar, which is fantastic. Yeah, bitch. Meditate at the altar. I'll tell you this right now, she ain't meditating correctly. Really long cutscenes are really long. Ha! All the world conspires to mock me. Haha. Tulak Horde, I waited for you. I did everything you said, and this is what you sent me. Fate is cruel to me, little one, but not as cruel as it is to you, who have made a terrible mistake.
Your defiance is foolish and misplaced.
I am Kembal, servant of Tulak Horde, who is called Lord of Hate, Master of the Gathering Darkness, Dark Lord of the Sith. Together, Tulak Horde and I devoured our enemies at the battles of Ying and Shabash, and brought the entire Drummond system to its knees. And now I await his return.
I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Tulak Horde is dead.
Dead? My lord, why didn't you come for me? I would have died with you. No, I would have slain death itself. As for you, you should not have come here. For I hunger. If he could do that this entire time, then why was he there? That is menacing and badass, but not menacing. I'm gonna say this right now, I've battled this guy a few times. That was the easiest fight I've ever had with him. Ha! Defeated! Defeated! Why did you not come for me, Tulak? Why have you allowed your servant to be reduced to this? Fine, little one. In my great weakness you have defeated me, so I must serve you. This is the law that binds me, but you are not my master.
I am your master. Get used to it.
As you say, little one, but someday I will regain my strength. He called me a ninja. The greatest thing about having followers is that I can chain to their roles. So I can have him as a healer, so he heals me all the time, or tank, or causes a lot of damage. I prefer healing because I get my ass handed to me a lot. So having a healer is advantageous. Jesus Christ. That was loud on my end too. Of course, I lowered the volume so you don't have to suffer ear rape. God is everyone. So are these shadows. Why are you still down, Glenn? What the shit? Do not bother me. Of course it does. You know, I'm gonna just keep going. He can bother with it. On the other hand, it might be better if I just part. So you weren't distracted when we get to the real fight. They never carry credits. Get a job, you fucking worm bat. I've resisted the urge to develop. Says Kemba. Oh, Jesus. You're up in the air. How could you possibly do that? no influence gain. Whatever. Return to Overseer Harkin. Now I have to travel the entire tomb again, but this time in the opposite direction. And no, I'm not going to bother with any of the enemies, I'm just going to keep running. Kem can bother with them. Or the Dashad. His name is Kembat, so I call him Kem. I'm gonna have the map up for a little bit, just because I have no idea where I'm going. And these tombs can be super confusing. I said it before, I'm not bothering with any of the enemies here. It doesn't matter how many the game decides to throw at me, I'm just gonna run past them. The last one of them. Kem can deal with them. I think I should know the way by now. Recording hasn't stopped, so this session is going as well as I would like it to go, which is great. Anything less would be frustrating. And now all that's left is to get the hell out of here. Tomb of Nagasadao. I've heard it pronounced Nagasadao and Nagasado. What did she say now?
I hope Name and Fall took the news well.
Name and Fall. Name and Foul, I think, actually. Before I see Harkin, however, I'm going to go upstairs and... Things have changed. How long since my master's death? A very fucking long time, bro. I'm going to train with the Sith Inquisitor trainer. You're the Sith Warrior trainer. The other guy is over here.
At last, a worthy disciple. Be gone.
I'm starting to get tired. Luckily, this planet is wrapping up, so I will be ending this video soon. Then I will upload it, and then I will go to bed. West side disconnection, what?
I'm telling you, Overseer, it cannot be done. I went into the tomb, I saw the Dashad across the chasm, but I could not get to it.
But the map, the map! Lord Zash is adamant she will not take an apprentice without the map!
I'm telling you, Lord Zash wants the impossible. No one is ever going to get that map!
You don't mean this map, do you?
The map, and the Dashad. Get that monster out of here this instant, and give me the map.
No, it's not possible. You wretch, you filth. You must have cheated somehow. How did you do it? How did you release the monster?
I'm not a monster. I'm Kembal, servant of Tulak Horde, devourer of the rebels at Yunin Kambash, consumer of the Droman system.
Right. You...
And I
You
am
must have
hungry.
cheated. You must have. You'll pay for this.
Fawn, patience.
I started
You will
that a
have
little
your
late. I
chance at this
apologize.
whelp after you personally deliver this map to Lord Zash.
Eat them both, Cam.
With
Keep your pet at bay for just a moment, Acolyte. I would have a word with Fawn.
Lord Zash.
Yes, Fawn. Now, where's my map?
Here, Lord Zash. Right here.
You found it for me, Fawn? How wonderful.
You are one dead man.
Silence! Fawn will tell me what happened, won't you, Fawn? You wouldn't dare lie to me, would you? Because it would be a shame for me to discover that you lied to me. Now, one more time. Did you bring this map back from Nagasadow's tomb?
No. No, I didn't. I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hearken, you fool. In any other group for any other lord, this young man would have torn the other acolytes to shreds. What were you trying to prove? That you could outsmart me? That you knew better than me what kind of person I wanted for an apprentice? You fool. You fool! There's your pet, Harkin. Clean this mess up. Apprentice, meet me in my chambers upstairs.
As you say.
This is not the end. Without Lord Zash to save you, you're nothing. I have connections that will hunt you wherever you go.
Just face it. Your star is dead. You're nothing.
Get out of my sight, slave. Your new master is waiting for you upstairs.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Get out of my sight, slave.
The next time I see him, I'm a Lord of the Sith. So... I have a new master now.
Ah, my magnificent new apprentice. Congratulations are in order, I believe.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
You've earned it, my apprentice. Now, I was just looking over this astonishing map you brought back, and I can tell we have a lot of work ahead of us.
Murder and mayhem await.
Patience, my apprentice. We must go about this with tact, all in good time. You must meet me on Drummond Cars. There we can talk more.
Dromond Cars. Got it.
I will meet you in my chambers in the Citadel in Kars City. There we can speak more freely of the work ahead, without the fear of unfriendly ears. This is the lightsaber I had as an apprentice. I want you to have it.
I shall wreak havoc with it wherever I go.
Magnificent. No doubt you will. Now remember, my chambers, the Citadel, Drummond Cars. It's imperative that we get to work on this as soon as possible.
Stop right there, alien scum. Darth Scotia has a message for you.
Or just right off the bat, alien scum. Damn.
Give me the message.
The message is this. You will not go to Drummond Cass. Everything you've done here, everyone you've dealt with, Lord Zash included, is insignificant. Darth Scotia has eyes and ears on Korriban. He knows what your master is up to, and he is displeased, to say the least. On Korriban, Lord Zash may have her way, but on Drummond Cass it's a different story. So you see, you have to die.
Kem, what is it you do to Force users again?
Consume them and spit out their bones.
Tosin, is that a Deshard? Maybe this isn't such a good idea.
Coward! Fight, you fool!
Let's see, which is which. We got the red, orange, and white. We got the red and blue. And we got the reptile green. I really like the red and blue. I'm now level 12. Oh, that's not what I meant. That. I just remembered something too. Interesting. Oh, I have to pay credits to remove a crystal? That's so stupid. Well. Oh, listen to the humming of that. Hold on. Oh, I love the hum of that. That's really nice. You're not holding your lightsaber, yet you're in the battle stance. You make no sense. Too easy. It was so easy, in fact. They're piled on top of each other. Almost as if they were lovers. There it is. Oh. Awesome. Sometimes shit people say in the chat is really funny, really offensive, or just super boring. Or sometimes, very rarely, super nice to know. Right now it's just really boring. So, I may not continue the story with the female character. I may make a male character. It will not be a Twi'lek, because there's only one alien race that I like the male variant for, and that's the pureblood Sith. The male variant for the Togruta and the Twi'lek is just ugly. Don't worry, I will pick up exactly where I left off. You won't miss any part of the story. It will just be a completely different character. Which I'll probably do tomorrow. I will not be restarting the story either, so there's not going to be two different walkthroughs, one incomplete and then one that just is a continuation with a different character, so you don't have to watch me go through the whole Academy thing again. Until then, I'm probably going to make him tonight before I go to bed, but that's about as far as I'm going to go. And then I'll play as him maybe a little bit more in the morning, or just before I go into work, or maybe after work. And then once I get to this point with that character, I'll start recording it and pick up where I left off. Till then, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. And I guess I'll just see y'all in the next one. Have a good night. Until then.